Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Lack here, and today we're going to do a watch back of my SpeedGamingLive 2025 race that I did in person against Malchior, and he is on the call with us. What's up, Malchior?
Hey, Lack. I'm doing good, man.
Great. Yeah, so we're gonna watch it without spoiling the end. But we're gonna go through. We've got Tracy M and Drossi on the commentary, but we're gonna kind of do our own commentary over that. We may hear what they say and maybe make a comment on that because they can see both of us. We obviously could only see ourselves. So the Malkier, go ahead and talk about the flag set if you remember. Like just
Yeah,
general
so
flag set. Like what are the big rules?
the big rule was this particular tournament introduced a brand new flag that was just added earlier this year called unsorted shapes. So traditionally, when we play with the shapes flag, it works in sequential order from smallest to largest. So like level 1 is always the smallest dungeon, level 2 is slightly larger than 1, so on and so forth. Whereas in this flag set, there is really no rhyme or reason to the size of any given dungeon. Now, I'll pull out some of your vanilla knowledge because 7 and 8 and 9 like generate on their own grid. Those will kind of still be similar sizes, but like 1 through 5, 1 through 6, anything possible. You could have a level 1 the size of level 6, and it's bad. Oh, is it bad?
Yeah, and that kind of messes with you, just a little bit because when we were playing this earlier before, when you got in level one, you knew it was sort of small, and you go towards the end, and before you get a map, you really have no clue what size level you're gonna get. So that's always a decision point early on.
Yep. And then instead of what has kind of become accepted as heart shuffle, where all the heart containers are in the pool as well, we found a way to kind of set it like a 50-50. So the hearts aren't shuffled into the entire pool. Each individual dungeon manages its own shuffle. So your heart container from killing the boss could be a floor item, or it could be in the staircase. It removes a little bit of the volatility of heart shuffle, but still, if you don't find an item early, you might have to kill every single room to find it. Something.
I was actually 0-1 at this point. I had lost to
Oh, and one.
Sassage Link in my first match, so
Yeah,
it
that's
was
right.
a close race. But yeah, we this was an elimination match for me, and a guaranteed pick a guaranteed bracket for you if you win this.
Yes, it was. This put me undefeated in bracket. So
Yeah,
you had that little flub on the
yeah.
registration screen, but
That
I
was the
hand that back to you
only.
immediately. Yeah, I hand that back right here because what I like to do when I'm in a dead end like this is save my money in case I got to retry out, and then I can keep my rupees if I hit door repairs.
Yeah,
So now
that's a great strategy. Be able to use the save and retry thing to kind of manage your resources. I think I did that with a key. Do it with keys or bombs or something at some point. So like if you don't
yeah.
really find anything that is worth keeping.
It costs like 3 to 5 seconds to menu and then for the game to reboot. So here we are even again.
Yep.
That flub start essentially never mattering.
Yeah. And so this has like easy start shuffle on, so it's not putting in like corner, like the top left corner, but it could put you almost anywhere else in the map. So usually you try
Yeah,
to
but
find like the easy items. So we're both like checking the coast. We're going to the Armos, hoping to get that early item so we can avoid buying things or going too far without it.
yep, there will be a free item at one of the 5 Armos screen locations, and we're both currently looking for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
And
both. I
the
was gonna
easy
say
start
we both
shuffle.
took the blue candle here, but go ahead
Yeah,
with the easy start shuffle.
essentially it can't put you over the river. The game has to assume the player can't screen scroll. So otherwise, you'd have to like go all the way around the grave, and who knows how the overworld enemies are shuffled.
Oh, okay. I actually didn't know that that's what that meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, fun with Giddo here on the coast. That's a really cool candle
Ooh,
boost you did there.
I had to. They were line backing me.
And then yeah, using the candle there to get a potential bomb drop. It's good. I didn't do the same thing. I did take a boost though. So we did
That
find
was a very cool little Zola boost on the fireball.
that's right. Yeah, so we both found our sword, which the sword can be in these flags can be in any open cave, or correct me if I'm wrong, or it can be in something blocked by the item you find in the Armos.
That is correct. It's
Okay.
called Overworld Sword Block, so it takes the overworld items into effect. One other thing that can happen, though it is very rare, if your Armos item is the ladder, and there is like a power bracelet on the coast, that power bracelet can also block your sword
Oh,
because
so you can chain it.
both of those items are free to obtain.
But now we've already diverged here because I got a
I didn't get,
bomb and you didn't.
and I didn't.
So
And you've got
now,
taken that any road, and you're quickly to the grave.
yeah, yeah, that's the small. It was a small 18. I think it
Yes,
was. Yeah. So there's a
yes.
small, medium, and large secret. And the small it can roll up or down 10, or I guess down 9 or up 10, something like
The
that.
small can, the small can, the vanilla value is 10, so yeah, it goes plus or minus 10, but it is always minimum of 1.
Minimum of 1.
So
That's right.
yeah, so 18 was pretty decent.
I do like look. I remember making a lot of facial reactions during this. I don't know if you're a big facial reaction guy. You look pretty stoic on your
I
side. The beard hides it a little bit, you know. I didn't. I should
if
have should
you
have had a beard.
no, you're fine. If you go back and watch my first SGL back in like what was it, 2022? I'm looking at my wife. Um, oh my gosh, dude, I was playing up to the camera all the time
Yeah,
because I knew
that's
we were
fun.
putting on a show.
Yeah, that's fun. Here I'm actually trying to not die. Like I took a weird route here, knowing that I mean I had a candle so I could get a few spots here in the deadwoods. Um
Yep.
and
Meanwhile, me, as I've checked all the armors on the east side, I could up an A and go do the burns in the forest, but I know there's a free Armos or free item on the Armos, so I'm getting over here to Graveside as quickly as possible to find out what my free item is.
yeah, I'm still kind of in this like just um do checks as I come to them. I
Yeah,
think here I get hit by the sword, yeah, because
you got
there's
half tiled.
a lot of enemies on that screen, and then you just lose track of the Lionel when it's under stuff. So you know that it's really tough when you die when you're on like a path to
Yes.
like, oh, okay, I'm doing these 6 checks. Well, now I've died, and now I'm across the map. But like, what do I do now? Do I just go back? So now I'm like, I have that like dead end in my head, right?
Yep.
That I need to go back there. But I come back here and it actually helps me. I actually find level 3. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and there
And
was
you
a
do
good item in here.
you do some fancy work here.
Yes, and I think my biggest weakness in randomizer is that there is no room too daunting. It's like you know my years of skill in Z1 are I try to put them on display, and like a room with 6 dark nuts and 3 hearts and wooden sword and basically no bombs is no problem for me.
Oh my gosh, I barely avoided those Lionels. I'm about to find this 3 soon as well. It's over on that screen to the right. And you'll see what I do, and I'll explain my reasoning.
Okay, yeah, I'm looking for. I did peek at the VOD before we met up tonight, but I wanted to keep a lot of it
And you're setting up for a
unspoiled.
Kanana key. You're setting up for the Kanana key to walk right through the key door when the shutters open.
Yeah, so that's a
But
glitch, but it didn't work because it is a push block. I actually thought I messed it up, but then I realized it was a push block.
yeah.
So
So I left immediately because
yes.
I saw the dart nuts, I saw the shutter doors, I said nope, and I didn't clock that it was a key door to the south. Because if I knew that was a key
Okay.
door, if I knew it was a key door, I probably would have stayed and done beam combat like you did.
Yeah, I mean, it was a decent strategy with that room specifically because you could clip into the blocks. You could,
Yep.
there's stuff to like get through that room without a without a problem. That
Might set up another Canana and then
Yeah, and it didn't quite get it. Just that that's to go through a key door with 0 keys in your inventory. And so if you do it, if you like push against the wall or the door with no keys and a shutter door or a bomb hole opens, it'll let you go through with 0 keys. So
yep. And
that's a known glitch.
the way I've heard it is that was discovered in randomizer by Canana Phone. And there was a time y'all had worked it into the vanilla speedrun. And then I think eventually that fell out as y'all just got too good.
Yeah, it possibly. Yeah, I think he forgot that he had 0 keys, and he went through the door and he said, "Wait, what?" Because he didn't have because the door didn't open. He just went through it, so it was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Um, it was pretty funny how some stuff was discovered. So,
Like the new RAF skip we have now. How would that have been so heavily researched if we didn't have randomizer?
I mean, I think yeah, I don't know. It's like any kind of tech in this game is pretty neat to discover. Like, still, the last thing that was really discovered was probably 5 or 6 years ago with the recorder. So,
Yeah.
like, there hasn't been much since.
Oh man,
But yeah,
you
so
with an
look
early red ring.
how early I found the red ring, and I'm like, okay, well, this is good, but I'm assuming you're gonna find this too. So like, I would rather not see any like help for anybody because I feel like my like vanilla skill is better than almost everybody. But
Yeah, I
so
totally
I'm
get
like,
that.
I don't want like Earl or a lot of hearts or red ring early or white sword, silver arrow early. Just anything that would like give a leg up to someone who isn't as
Yep.
experienced in combat. So I think,
Yep.
but I do lack in the randomizer as I cram for my exam here in SGL. So yeah, so you're over here. So talk about like when you're in this side, when you're in Death Mountain, like what are you looking at here?
So when I'm in Death Mountain early, especially on like a mixed quest overworld, which we're not playing with right now, but it's like, okay, Death Mountain has like 11 something bomb checks. Unless I get a global or unless I get a force, see, I retry to get my bombs back because I know the any road is nearby. I always try to bomb 3 to 4 spots in Death Mountain on my first loop, so I know if I come back with a full pack later, it doesn't matter what stupidness happens. If I miss a bomb or whatever, I should still be able to get all the checks.
Yeah, that's a good strategy to just max out there. And with the any
So
road pretty close to start, it was a
yeah,
good call to come back.
and you're gonna see me do a face in a bit because I bought a key earlier. You see, I'm only at 4 rupees. I had the key was like 72 or something, pretty
Hmm.
cheap. And then you're gonna see me make a face.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I wondered why you made the face. I missed you buying the key. So that I
Yeah.
mean that's
So here,
huge though to get this because like I didn't find this for a while and I was in dungeons and didn't have didn't have keys to go through doors. So like I think it was
hmm
another 5 or 10 minutes before I found this.
yeah.
Um,
So my strat of getting over to Death Mountain, those finding those 80 roads actually threw me off because I should have found that any key much sooner, but it was still okay. And then you got a power bracelet.
I did, and I always love finding the power bracelet because that gives you 6 checks, right? In second quest, is that
In second
seven?
quest, it's 7.
It's seven. Okay, so it's even more powerful in
Yes.
in this flag set specifically. Um, so it's always good to find because it does seem like there's always at least one block. Just with the recorder, where there's 10 recorder,
Ooh. 11.
so 11 recorder, 7 power bracelet, and then
And then
2 rafts.
two raft and the 2 ladder spots on the river.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot. Yeah, in the ladder. So I am such a big fan of this flag set. I just love how like items are very important. Like it's pretty rare that you don't need at least one or two of the block items to
Yep.
get
I
through.
like
So
I like playing the second quest overworld or even the first quest mix. We have another flag that we didn't play with, which forces an overworld block.
yes,
Guaranteed, at least something will be blocked under one of the overworld block items, and it's not always a dungeon. Sometimes the game tosses you a monkey wrench, and it just sticks the white sword item under there.
Yeah, and that was in I think the last tournament I played in. So I did like that seed as well because it just gives value to items like you may not even go get. So
Pretty
but
much.
yeah. Yeah, when I go into a dungeon, I'm usually going as far as I can, and even with 0 keys and an Armos item outstanding, I'm still like, let me just go and see where it stops, because
Yep.
maybe I
Do you have
find
a
that any key.
Do you have a path that you like to go through the dungeons? Do you just like go in a straight line to get to the back as quickly as possible? Or are you just going room by room?
I mean, I usually take like path of least resistance,
Hmm.
so is there an open door? Cool, I'm going through that. I'll check some bomb holes if I'm near the middle of the map, kind of
Yep.
thing. Um, As far as
What
like
I
just keep going, I don't think I favor one over the other.
got it. What I like to do, and this comes from, I guess, my background of like heavy rando or just having done this. I have a moniker. I don't know if you've never heard my moniker. My moniker is Mr. Full Clear because I'll be the person who can find literally everything and do every room and somehow still win.
Yeah, that is a great skill to have to be able to do basically 100% of the game.
So I like to grid clear. I like to zigzag, being certain that I don't like make any holes or gaps in my map.
Gotcha. Yeah, you picked up a letter. I guess that's because of low health gear and no ring. Do you always
Yeah,
pick
and
up the letter, or?
I do because once I've gotten any key and 8 bombs, it's like, all right, unless I need to buy arrows, I'm not spending money on anything anymore. Because I think our magical sword in this was 12 hearts, and there were some seeds where it became very required. So
Hmm.
picking up hearts instead of potions from the Take Any Man had more value.
Yeah, find level 7, and of course there's a key door like immediately. So I have my 1 key,
Yep.
and I did find the compass like immediately. So that's nice.
I was feeling behind at this point because I'm like, it took me 14 minutes to find a dungeon that I want to go through.
Yeah, and you had found 3, and that was it at this point? Or
Yeah, I did a lot of overworld and just found nothing.
yeah, I was feeling like pretty good here. I didn't
You
really
good?
haven't really done anything yet because I had
Well, I like this
found
room.
which room? Your room?
Yeah, I did good on this room. I remember.
Yeah, secret wall master too.
I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm just like, hey,
No, you're
I actually
okay.
bombed some.
And
Had that too.
that was the ladder room, so like that's huge to be able to get that, just to open it, and like dungeon, being able to
Where's my
explore
force?
dungeons.
There it is.
I tried for the force in my room and I couldn't get it. Oh, I tried a
Yeah,
Kanana key there too.
you tried to Gleok force.
I did, yeah. I don't know why. I
I
just do
even I even used that like one time when I did speed run of vanilla for just a little bit. I never graduated to the 3 first route. I had white sword and was going 2 first. I was even working forces in on Gleok in at the end of level 8 because I'm like, I do not want to hunt for bombs on the way to 9.
Sure. Yeah, here you found the item, so like now you're only
2 is
looking for the
done.
Triforce at this point.
That is correct. 2 is done. One item in 2 through 7, just like the vanilla game.
Do you look for hearts at all? Like, are you just like item Triforce and heart as a bonus?
Item Triforce Heart is a bonus.
Yeah. Also, key, like maybe early on you're doing more for keys, but that doesn't really factor now because of the
Yeah, we got
magic
any
key.
key. Yeah, I'll say if I see a room, even if I know I'm only looking for a Triforce, say I got the compass, so I know which room the Triforce is in. If I see a room and it's only got gels or Zols or keys, I'll take the 5 seconds to clear that room. Because if I get an extra key drop or an extra bomb drop, that'll work for me going into the next dungeon. You're all the way up here on Death Mountain.
Yeah, I found
Oh
5.
my gosh. I forgot this level was here.
Yeah, I did too. This is always one of the last ones I usually check, but since I had the bracelet at this point, and I still haven't found any key, by the way. I'm still like, still Armos item is still outstanding under the Armos.
I mean, the game is beaten by beating the dungeons, so I totally get it.
Yeah, I mean, you never know when you're gonna find the good item, and if you even need keys.
Yep.
So it's just all this balancing act of course, I get the split fires that have 2 HP. It's like,
Oh, gross.
it is
Good beams.
gross. Beams are helping.
I have kind of a, it's not really a philosophy. I guess it's like, so I have splits for randomizer in that no matter where it spawns anywhere in the overworld, I want to find my wood sword within 10 minutes. If I find it less than that, then it's considered a good seed.
Oh, okay.
And then I want to find my Armos item very shortly after that.
Yeah, it's too powerful to not get. So like, so yeah, I found the map. So at this point, this is, let me count real quick, 13, 14, 24 rooms.
Yeah,
Is that
about the size
like, that's like
a
normal,
4
like
in-
medium?
This seems like it would be equivalent to the size of a level 4 in vanilla as opposed to a 5. So it's almost like they swapped.
Gotcha.
It even kind of looks like 4, just mirrored.
Yeah, a little bit. I did find the heart. Finally. Yeah, I didn't, that was my first, oh, that was my first one, 18 minutes. You
Oh
only
my
have,
gosh,
you
this
only
room-
have 2 though.
This room takes me forever, sorting these poles voice down with the bubbles. I know I can stand on the water, but I gotta be able to chase them down.
Yeah, and get out of the way too. Because you can only take 2 hits from them.
Yeah. And if there's one thing that I have definitely improved on over the years I've played Rando versus when I started, it's pulse voice combat.
Hmm.
The common advice we give to newcomers is never fight them from above. They jump 1.5 tiles, they will
Yep.
end your life. But now, since I could just time it, I'm just like any direction, as long as I get double stabs in, I'm good.
This room probably would have been over like 30 seconds ago if there were bubbles.
You and me both looking for clocks.
Oh yeah, I gotta find the clock.
Yeah, good candle. Good candle.
I use my last bomb here to try to get to the Triforce, and of course it doesn't do it. So
No.
now I need a key to get through, so I have to write that down. I'm like, I don't have any keys. So it's just another dungeon I spend time in and then have to leave. That's just lost time.
Yep. So this is my first re-entry into a dungeon. I got the Triforce out of 4, but I haven't seen. It could be the size of a level 6. It could be like 30 plus rooms.
Yep.
But I'm like, I have to at least find the map, and then I can make a decision because I hate leaving dungeons till later unless I'm combat blocked. If I can get through the combat, I want the item.
Yeah. It's pretty rare I leave without an item.
Oh.
These guys. Speaking of these,
Yeah, we're just gonna write
gonna
that
leave.
down as question mark and go up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, you know, with the potential of dying there, you get hit 2 times, and I mean, I really struggle against them too. You just have to. It's better if you have a block that you can kind of sit against.
For sure, because they were in that just open black room. I'm like, not dealing with this.
Nope. Yeah, see, now go ahead.
I can't remember if I found the heart in this 4 yet or not. I think I'm just looking for a stair.
Yeah, they're talking about me not going for the Armos item, which is, you know, I kind of had it, like, I kind of forgot about it. I am in a gamble, and I lost 2.
Oh, I want to teach you something. So you see this Triforce shape room here.
Oh, okay.
This always has a drop. So in vanilla game, that always has the Triforce. One thing Fred kind of hard coded into shapes because shapes can be just kind of very trolly. If you see that Triforce room and there's no drop visible because it's always a standing drop, and you see enemies in the room, if you're playing shapes, that will always be the map.
See, you learn something every day.
Yep. So anytime you see enemies in that Triforce room, then be certain you can get the drop because it'll be the map. Otherwise, their item will just be sitting right there in the middle of the floor, just like the Triforce is in 1 through 8 in the vanilla game. And so I ran out of bombs. I can't progress through this 4, and I'm like, oh, here we go. This feels really bad. Yeah. This feels really bad. And then Lionel's in the way. I have to boost that particular screen so often. Looks like nothing. Great room. Good combat. Good bomb management. This is well, at least because I entered randomizer in 2019 after they did the showcase at GDQ. I joined one of my first exposures was joining the GDQ Light tournament. So I am not privy to the era where they still had P hats in the dungeons. I found this in the Deadwoods, and so I'm like, okay. And then I find a compass. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna go straight up. This is a dungeon I don't really want to dig because it's large, but I'll look for easy rooms or potential push block rooms. And then I see this. I'm like, please, 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 please. And if I remember right, it was because I just go up and I'm done. No, it's an item, not the one I'm looking for.
Okay, we're getting up there heart-wise, and Lack just got the level 2 Triforce. Oh, he's gonna miss the ladder for the time being.
Yeah.
Okay, there's his magic key. Now he can do anything. Yeah, because we may well need that ladder. Ooh, there's the
All
level
right,
6
I gotta step away real quick.
there.
You just keep on with the people.
And we also do have the potential to find the book, which gives us the maps to all levels. But that was a nasty gamble. So it looks like he's going back to 2. Okay, so we'll get the ladder. And now he can go.
I've been muted this whole time. No,
Some funky thing with the code. So Fred just said,
it's
yeah,
not gonna happen.
rooms will not have push blocks.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So I'm back in this 6 briefly. I just want to like check this bottom section. And then I don't see any way this dungeon is generating. So I'm like, if this ain't a map, then I'm out.
Yeah, so a big thing here as you kill the likes, a big thing that I did in 2 that you didn't, I didn't go up at the start, which is where the ladder was. So I'm like fighting all these extra rooms. And like, that's the difference in randomizer a lot of times is just, not only is it the way you go, but it's like how many rooms you end up having to fight.
Oh, Cooper's got the intel. The push block goes into slot 1 of like the RAM or whatever. So it's fireballs or push block, but not both. They
Not
can't exist at the
both.
same time.
Okay.
Look at that. And I see the size of the 6. I'm like, okay, this ain't that big. But I will see every single room of this 6 before I find the item room. And you can take a
Yes.
guess where that item room is.
Okay, so Lack is going after the Patra.
I had fun with this Patra here. It's taking a bunch of damage, and of course it's nothing. What else is new?
Yep.
This seemed to be my MO for the tournament, is like I just do so much
Oh.
extra combat, but I think that's part of the...
This, yeah, this is one that Tracy would call you out on. So this useless moat room where it's got the river in the middle, but you can walk around, that only drops in 1, 4, and 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's a lot that you can learn. Just there's a lot of resources for Z1R that I looked at and forgot pretty quickly.
Well, we really have Adaginos to thank for this. He did the initial research into, and the whole reason it's like this is the code that Fred has. It checks where to spawn the item, like literally based on where the item would normally drop in the room. So because the item at that spot spawns at the top, 2 doesn't have a drop. It's only in the middle or in that corner. You can think about like that bomb drop in the Gorilla room before the Dongo. So you have to, it's literally where does the item drop in the room, and it shares those locations with any dungeon that is also can have the item drop in that spot.
It was a really good Gliok fight you had there on
Thank you.
Two
I was
Hearts.
scared.
Yeah, Gliok is a really tough fight just because of the randomness of the detached heads and the fireballs that do a heart of damage. So there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If anytime I'm in trouble with a Gliok, my thumb is always hovering the start button.
Select, yeah.
Yeah,
Is that what
always,
you mean? Yeah.
always hovering. So if I fall to 1 heart, even before the beep hits, I'm like, pause, potion.
Oh, you mean, yeah, because you have select swap. Okay, I was thinking,
Yep.
yeah. No, that's cool.
Inventory, essentially.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the ladder room that I had left.
All right, so... Oof.
And you clip into the block here, thankfully, and was able to... You guys went down pretty quick.
Yeah, it looks like they rolled down. I think all of our enemy groups were plus or minus 2 HP.
Yeah, so here, if you clear 1, you can leave, and they'll both be cleared when you come back, so...
Yeah,
good hint.
because land molas and moldorms, despite being classified as enemy, or like, despite like appearing as enemies, they have the boss flag. So when you leave the room with a boss dead, even if it's just one of them, you come back, the other boss is dead.
Yeah, you can do that with a Dig Dogger too.
Yep.
Yeah, so I finally found my ladder. I think isn't this 6?
6 is still one more north west. It's at that transition screen.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Where we
yeah.
wrap over to grave.
So that was one that I died here earlier, and this is me cleaning that up. So this is 4, and now you know, now I'm gonna go through here, and so I'm still not getting into 6.
Yep. And I still think you made the right choice. Typically, when we die on the overworld, we try to tell newcomers, it's like, you're not going to gain anything back by going over to those dead ends and either 1, dying again, or 2, finding nothing. So if you die on the overworld, be ready to pivot.
Yeah.
And I did. Okay, so I buy arrows here. I was questioning it because I only had 1 bomb, and I know I wanted bombs for Death Mountain. So I'm like, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Because I was racking through my head. It's like, Pole's voices were in the dungeons. I've got to do it. And I found that bow going past those blue lembolas in 6. Great dance with the Pole's voice. That was good.
Yeah, fought him a lot. But yeah, it's easier when the bubbles kind of stay out of your way.
Yep. And I had just enough. I'm kind of doing an ooh face right now. I got exact change for 2 bomb packs.
That's sick. It's so helpful too. And then save, so you know if you use them up and you don't find anything, you can
pretty much
just get them back here. I'm trying to remember like what I have left in the overworld at this point. I think I had done Death Mountain. Maybe this, I can't remember if I'd done the South Coast or not, but Maybe some of the bracelet spots. I forget what I had checked at this point.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of the early game Sphere Zero checks for anyone who might play Link to the Past. And so now it's like clean up which dungeons can we finish. There's overworld block dungeons somewhere. We got to find them.
Yes, at this point, I've seen 3, 5, and 6, and I haven't seen the Triforces for them yet. So, have you seen any? You've seen 3. Had you seen any other dungeons at this point? I guess you're about to find 8 here.
Yeah, this is my next find, 8 up here. I hadn't been to East Death Mountain, so I haven't seen 5.
Yeah, and it only moved me 2 rooms over. And Malchior is now in 8.
The Pepto-Bismol 8.
One of my least favorite colors.
It's so bright.
I had a friend say sometimes that screen literally can like cause issues with my eyes and make it go blurry. Can we get it removed? I've tried. There's some palettes over the years that we definitely got removed because it was just way too jarring. The Pepto-Bismol pink might be the next one to go. And here we go. Those arrows coming out.
Oh, they're
clutch.
so nice.
Because now I
You
get
the map.
this. You didn't have this.
I never found the map. I don't think I ever found the map in here. And that wow.
Look at that's a shape.
That is rough. Well, because I think I can't. You get all these bombs, and you're like, well, let me bomb around, and you just waste them everywhere.
All right, so I ran into the Moldorm. You know about this, obviously. I'm setting up the force. Killed 9 of them. Killed the 10th with a bomb. And we do this a lot more in randomizer. It's like if we see a Moldorm, they only do half a heart of damage. So just run into them. Yep, the bomb hole stuck me right back through before I could check the stair.
What was he expecting?
I think he just got back.
And take the hit. Keep that bomb count high.
Right.
Actually, it's worse. It's much worse than Link to the Past. The almost backing you out.
What are you doing? What's your?
I'm
okay, we hadn't
this.
gone through this one yet. I see.
I'm checking these 2 rooms before I take the transport stair to the other side.
Okay.
Because
okay.
I don't want the Triforce to end up in this corner and me not find it till the very end.
Yeah.
I'm glad these rolled down so I can kill them with a single sword beam. Let me save some arrow money.
Oh, nice raft.
Yeah.
So yes, so the raft will come into play later. We don't know that.
We don't know that.
And then the compass. There you go, just like that.
This golem was about to tick me off because we can't go this way. So I got to go the long way.
Yep.
Now, there's a chance that that other transport, the one that I skipped over in the small segment, got me above him. But I had a door this way, so I figure I'll just go this way. And yeah, with the power bracelet, like 2 rooms into 8 and raft out of 8, that's all the items. I'm just beelining for that Triforce.
Yeah, just getting out of here now. It is amazing like how much time you can lose just fighting these rooms. I mean, it's a difference between 2 seconds and 40 seconds sometimes where
pretty much
like this room, like imagine if you hadn't found the raft yet. Like
yeah.
I don't know if this is a room that can drop an item. Maybe it can, but for instance, like if you get to a room like that and you still need an item, you have to decide, am I gonna fight this room or am I gonna pay the price if it's later, kind of thing. So
yeah, so I think that diagonal block room can drop, but since it had the shutter door, I would be inclined to believe it's just kill to get that push block.
Malchior has done a very nice job of getting all of the even.
Oh, great little steal of the compass from the light.
Yeah, gotta get that. So definitely getting these bombs here, and this is I think this is the item. I think this is a heart, right? In 6.
Yeah, this is hard.
You'd found this earlier.
Tracy's confirming. She's the one who's trying to commit all the charts to memory. Yes, diagonal block room can always drop. I got a global there. I'm happy.
Yeah, it's a big bomb. I mean, any bombs up here is really nice. So now I've still haven't found the item, which is the bow. I also am
you're
able
about-
to clip. Yeah.
Great clip. You're about to find it. I think you ended up like me, getting into every room of this 6 before finding the bow.
How it happens sometimes. Yeah, let's go to the side. And there it is. And I had written down where the arrows were.
Oh,
so
had you?
Yeah, I always write down where arrows are in a shop if I find them.
Mm-hmm.
Just I like when I do pen and paper, so we track differently.
Yes.
So like I'm gonna change that properly, but I do pen and paper, so I write down 1 through 9, and then I write down Master Sword or Magical Sword, arrows, then like bombs, bait, candle. I rarely do I have to write down where candle is, but and then the 4 roads, and that's like basically all I write down. And then I'll have different notes. So I always write down where the first arrow shop I find. Maybe if I find one close to start or something, I'll write it down just so that I know it for later.
Yeah. And oddly enough, in our seed, at the time that I had now scoured the whole overworld, I'm like, those arrows were the rare shop. Because there is
Yeah.
one rare. Well, that's what I thought. There is one rare shop in the vanilla game because that's normally where the blue ring is. And so in randomizer, the rare shop, there is one copy of an item that will only exist in that shop. I thought that was the case. Later, we find out, thanks to more overworld blocks, it was not the case. But that arrow shop at vanilla level 6 was the only one that we could find without other overworld block items that we don't have yet.
Yeah.
And it was, those arrows were so huge because the Pole's voice were everywhere.
Yeah. I heard the commentators say, they were expecting me to gamble because I always gamble, but I know where the arrows were and I had the money, and I'm like, okay, don't blow it on any like non-sure cave here.
Yeah.
I did do for this one. My seeds are running together here, but okay, it was just a letter.
Okay,
Medicine spot. Yeah, not a mugger or a door repair guy. Get ladder blocked there by the moblin.
Yeah. My policy for gambling is nice double global. Good bomb count.
Yes, it was very, very, very nice.
My
You
policy for
you didn't get the
gambling
upgrade,
is,
did you?
no. At the time I found it, my money was too low. Because I had just bought arrows. I found that 8 later.
Gotcha. Yeah, there's magical swords. I did write that down.
Mhm. My policy for gambling is if I'm at 10 to 20 rupees, well, I can't really buy anything with that unless like bombs rolled down. So I'll gamble in that range. Oh gosh, I got so scared getting hit by that Wizzy for 4 hearts of damage. And this is probably my most costly death of the whole seed.
Oh man. So yeah, at this point, what are you feeling? Do you remember what you were feeling at this point? I mean, obviously you died, but
Uh,
how are you
I'm-
feeling
I-
like with your progress at this point?
The only thing I felt good about was the bow. That was the only thing I felt good about. Because I had to clip past the Lambo to get it. I didn't know Red Ring was in 3, so I'm like, all right, maybe if he's just going too fast, maybe if he's not committed to the clip, then I got this bow and he doesn't.
Yeah.
But look, we're even right now. Little reverse block clip.
Yep. Saves very little time in that instance, but it is still fun.
Yep. I learned, I'm trying to remember how I learned that lineup. I can't remember if it was you. I can't remember if it was anyone else. So the way I line up for reverse block clip is Link has a 1 pixel wide mouth. And if I put it in the tile of the one that I'm standing on for the clip, it's the perfect position.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. Like, I think I just know what the pixel looks like, so I don't really even
Oh,
have...
absolutely.
I'm just trying to
Oh,
think.
now
I
I
don't
just
think
do
I
it by
have
muscle memory, but now I do it by muscle memory, but that's how I taught myself.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I bought something.
You bought a potion.
I bought a potion and didn't buy arrows. Okay. Interesting. I guess I still have a bunch of items, so I'm maybe waiting on the silvers, but it turned out to be a mistake, I think, because of the Pole's voice clears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I bought the potion and I didn't have the arrows. That's the question that will be unanswered, I guess.
Mhm.
We'll just say it's a rookie mistake. Yeah,
I
you're
mean, you have to think about as a racer or even just playing casually. There's so many things you're processing at any single moment when you're playing randomizer. It's like what's my overworld route? Which items do I still need to get? How are my resources? What's my money count? What's my bomb count?
okay, so I was the first to find 9. I mean, it didn't
Yeah, I
matter,
don't.
but yeah, that's
I hate it that my route sometimes causes me to just overlook South Coast. I have been burned by it many a time before.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of just down there, but I mean, you really, it's funny because you definitely do the forest, right? Like, and there's 4 spots right there, 5, 6, 7 if you have power bracelet kind of right there, and you just kind of skip that bottom one. I was
Yeah,
honestly like wondering where the recorder was because I'm like, I can't find any
yes,
levels. Like, what's the
same.
deal? And but I also don't have the raft, and I don't think you checked the raft spot yet.
I don't check it for a little bit longer. I'm going through
Yeah.
all these power bracelets in the Lost Hills area.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to 5 now with my key ring.
And this is where I now find 5. I'm heading up to East Death Mountain.
Oh, I did get the heart over here, yeah, because I knew where magical sword was. So I guess you just found it as well. So now
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this, and now I'm 3 away from magical sword, and still 4 triforces to go. So
I was actually very relieved to see that was a heart container and it wasn't like any kind of important item. I was like, oh, thank goodness.
yeah, yeah, because that just the one off cave could be anything. It's pretty powerful sometimes.
Yeah, so we're just trading places. I'm finding the heart container now. You're going back into 5. I'm about to see 5 for my first time. And this 5 I was very, very annoyed with, and you'll see why as we get to the end of it.
Hmm.
But he's learned that he can play rap music to offend Dig Dogger.
Yeah, you catch a little bit of the commentary here and there. No context on what are they talking about. Okay, can't go to the right. You're heading over to 5, and now you're gonna have the bow, so you're gonna clear this stuff more quickly. It's like that room. Like I don't even remember what was it like. If there was something in here, I guess we'll find out. But well, we'll find out from you. I'm just getting the Triforce apparently.
I felt good finding this 5. I'm like, oh, okay, all the way up here, East Death Mountain, Bogey's Arrow. It's like, okay.
Okay, no map for you yet, but I think it's early.
Yeah, it should be early. Fred always tries to place the map between 0 and 1 bomb holes. That way you can't, you're not like just wandering aimlessly trying to bomb through 3 blind bomb walls that you don't know exist.
Hmm.
Now, if there's key doors, you can find keys somewhere. It's an open resource, so those aren't counted. But 0 to 1 bomb holes is where the map should be placed. Recent history, ever since adding unsorted shapes, has been destroying that theory a little bit. But there we go. And I'm not as good with this, but I can double clip it.
Oh yeah, maybe I should use that potion. I don't remember if I even did.
As long as it doesn't expand again, you're probably fine. Oh, you're fine.
Yeah, I'm not worried at all. A little worried on the down press, but
I was say if that had been the item, that would have been huge. 'Cause
yeah, I kind of wish that was the item, but it was not.
Yeah, so I'm just starting using these arrows for everything. Buyers, red keys, pulse boys, like likes.
So we are.
I think he's gonna go back in. So he's done kind of that little segment of level 5.
Okay, so I don't bomb here, and there's a reason. Though I guess it was stupid because I don't like bombing down because if I hit an old man room, that's just a wasted bomb. And I try to be very cognizant of that when my bomb count is low.
I don't know if I want a 1996 Dodge Caravan. A nice new car. I could go for that.
I'm trying to remember what the item ends up being. I don't know if it was a recorder or a boomerang.
Oh no, he's just bombing the door.
It was not recorder. I remember that much at least.
We're in the same room. Fun.
This is the first time in a while the
Right?
runners have been in the same dungeon.
Yeah. Or maybe it was recorder. I don't know if I got the item out of 5.
Oh, you never found the recorder, I don't think.
That is correct. I never found the recorder.
Yeah, I know I did.
So maybe it is in here.
Yeah, like, why am I fighting this room? I just need. I thought, like, okay, maybe it's in here, or, you know, maybe it's in here because I can't find it anywhere else. So I like to just
Yep.
kill them for fun, I guess.
It's fine. Yeah, this vertical bar room that you're currently in, that only drops in actual second quest dungeons. That'll never drop in a first quest or a shapes.
Right, because I guess the
Because that's where you get the key in I think there's a key there in vanilla.
Yeah, and 2.
Yep. That's about the only time we see it also.
Where is this item, man? It's just like room after room, and it's all, you know, because I've already gotten the Triforce, it's like seems wasted to, you know, now it's sunk cost. Like I've done so much. It's just, you gotta just
Now-
keep going.
Now watch this. Watch my face. I get the Triforce, yay, but I'm out of bombs. I
You
can't
have one
check
more
that
room.
last. Yeah.
One more
it's
room
killing
down. Yeah.
It's killing my soul because I'm like, I'm looking for silvers and recorder. I need to dig this 5.
We can hope because he's done just about every room. There we go.
Oh, red candle. Oh man, what a leg up in the race.
Woohoo.
Yeah. No big deal. All right. Well, that's don't need that. So, but you leave without knowing that it could be there. So, or what could be there. So, you know, we don't have silver arrows, which we have to have. That's the only thing we have to have at this point. We still don't know where 1 is at this point, and so it could be.
Well be behind the raft.
It could be behind the raft or the recorder. We don't know.
Yep. So I'm trying to get bombs because I don't want to leave that. And then I'm like, I don't want to hunt for globals. I know I had bombs right here at this shop. But then I remember the magic number was 41.
Or yeah,
Or
yeah.
40 I
20,
remember the magic number was.
per.
I remember the magic number was 42.
The answer to
So I
everything is
killed-
42.
Yeah. So I killed a couple levers just to get some rupee drops. I was thinking about the
Smart.
double pack, and then I'm like, I might need these for arrows.
Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay, we're saving.
I can't remember if I buy the second pack. Nope, I'm heading to the raft spot. If the levers get out of my way.
Oh right, recorder opens up quite a few checks for him.
You spent a large chunk of time in this 7-2. You found
So I think some of them like
a whole scattering of rooms to the northwest that I don't even know if I knew they existed.
Yeah, they're unknown on your map.
Yeah. But still a lot of them.
And all right, buckle in, everyone. This is where the rest of the game is. This one was hot garbage.
Yeah, this level 1 was really rough because it was these guys. Blue wizrobes, wooden sword, low bomb count. Like, just had the makings for
And still no
mess.
ring. I don't have a ring. You at least got a ring.
I at least have the ring, yeah. So I mean, but I didn't find this for a while because like you need the raft and it's an 8.
Yep.
So and I'm not an 8. I'm in 7.
Yeah, primarily from the fact you didn't have the bow and you didn't want to, and I wouldn't either. I wouldn't want to stab like 8 Poles voices with a wood sword.
Yeah.
And I think for like the late game, the only reason of that the late game happens as it does is I just had a lot of time to invest into this horrible one.
Yeah. This is
So little pause, see if I can get around. Oh, just barely.
very nice. Yeah, this again looks like level 6 vanilla.
And that is what that's probably what the unsorted shapes did. This would be a 6, but with unsorted shapes, it got tossed over to be level 1.
Yeah, so so level 1 has 2 items in the heart. So you're looking for, I guess, Triforce and the staircase at this point, skipping a lot of those rooms. Hello?
Which is a PC game from around 1995 or 1999. I'm sorry.
I think you're right.
In a world where it's a little dystopian, you're kind of like the lowest class.
Yeah, I wind up skipping a lot of rooms. So many. I was putting so many question marks on my tracker.
Do you have, hold on, pause. Do you have like
Yep.
some audio playing? Or is that me?
I didn't have audio playing. I really haven't heard any of the game audio through this. I've just been listening to you.
Very small.
Okay. I think at one point there might have been an audio desync. I could definitely hear you still talking, but your mouth wasn't moving.
I am playing the Steam version of this game because my husband has a copy, but I think it's at his parents' house. So we have not had an opportunity to try to get it up and running on original.
Oh, I had someone muted and then they raided and it unmuted their channel. Okay, we're going back. Good times. Okay, there we go. All right. And we're back.
All right. I got the screen cut off a little bit. You need to change the view.
Go back again. Preview it.
We could see half of my gameplay.
Can you? Oh.
Yeah, just check.
Hold on,
probably
let's go
the
back.
maximize. That'll work.
Oh, there we go. Okay, got it.
That'll work. Okay, heart container. Woohoo.
Nope, hold on. It's not right. It's not right. Wait, gotta fix
All
it.
right.
Gotta fix it. You're still seeing the projector? P-Track, what are you doing? You crashing my stream?
He's invading.
He is invading. Here and this. Okay, that's it.
That's
finally.
it.
That's it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
I gotta kick you out, B-Track, but we can talk some other time. Get out of here. Thanks for watching. Let's see. We're in level 7. I was fighting I remember where I was. Where were you? Were you in this room? Did we talk about this room yet?
This career room?
I'm trying to remember where we were. I think I was fighting an
I was
Aquamenus.
just picking up the heart container, but we can go back as much as
Oh
you
yeah.
want.
No, we're good. Okay. Okay, we'll go to here. We'll go to here. I think this is you picking up the heart. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Still 2 hearts away from the magical sword. Feeling really bad knowing all the wizzies that are in this one and seeing how large it is.
And hey, you got 1 extra heart though, so that's gotta help, right?
And so here's the thing. I don't know why you went up instead of right, because right's to the Triforce. Maybe you're still looking for an item. I didn't care for an item in this 7. And at some point you find the map, because I never find the map to this 7.
There we
There it
go.
is. And then all that stuff off to the left side.
The helicopter. Yeah, I gotta fight this stupid Patra. I think I die here
That would be interesting.
because then I go back to kill
Oh
it.
yeah, you go back and you kill it to try and get a drop, and this is again useless smoke only drops in 145.
And I didn't have. I had a potion and didn't use it either. So another good decision by me. Yeah. So now I'm gonna go back. Ugh. And of course it's like 3 rooms away, and I can't go that way, so I have to go through the
Yeah,
staircase.
yeah. That me seeing that didn't bomb up told me I wanted to just beeline to try.
Hmm.
I get a manhandler. This manhandler trolls me for a bit. I lose so many bombs, or not him, but another one later. I think trolls me for a bit, and I lose so many bombs. I'm like, I need these for this dungeon. Yeah, I gotta shoot these 2 HP pulse voice with arrows. This is where I should have been counting for a force. Don't get hit. Don't get hit. So I'm hoping I'm on a force count. I don't know. I'm just doing this, and I get really mad that I get knocked back out in the hole.
Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because I'm not as diligent with my counts because I don't play vanilla. I essentially just abide by, have I been through 2 rooms? Have I seen a blue rupee yet? If not, I'm probably on anywhere from 7, 8, or 9. So I'm just gonna bomb the next room and see what happens.
Yeah, see, I'm doing a count there on the old man with my
Yep.
red candle. Getting
Yep.
3 at the same time.
I had to do that last year to get enough bombs to continue going through an 8. Throw a boomerang point blank to set the count to 7, and then a couple stabs, 8, 9, bomb the last one.
Yeah, see, I'm still looking for the item. I know the Triforce is right there, but I'm bent on getting this item now. Like I just want it. I'm thinking
Yeah,
it's behind the
at your
recorder.
level of clearance, it makes sense. It totally makes sense. Good force.
Yeah, on the Tektite too. It feels good. But yeah, because I don't have the raft yet. I've done every overworld screen.
Look at
I
me.
need the raft or the recorder.
Look at me killing levers again because I'm trying to get to 42
to get some
so that I
bombs.
can. Yeah, I'm like I want the. I can buy 1 pack right now. That's fine, but I want to be able to just like load up so I can fight the Wizzies. I'm probably working on a force count too. So there it is, 42. I'm gonna save the count that I currently have, fill up, and then if I retry because the Wizzies troll me in 1, I'll retry those bombs and that rupee count back.
So let me ask you this: did you forget about level 3?
Oh, this is what I was doing. Watch this. I was getting a potion. It's like, all right,
okay.
I got bombs. I'm gonna need potion for these dumb Wizzies. What was your question?
Did you forget about level 3? Because it had an item still.
Yes.
Or just like kept deprioritizing it.
What you're about to see, I believe, is me gearing up for 3. I'm going for a global reset. So didn't get the global, reset the console, set global back to 0. I'm trying to get 1 more bomb because I'm thinking I have to fight those dart nuts in 3 in a shutter door room, not knowing it's key door only.
Oh, okay.
So I fail 1 more time. I'm like, come on, I just want 1 global bomb drop. I spent my money on this potion because I know I'm going to use it somewhere. They're dart nuts or whiz ropes. Then I don't get this one. I'm like, all right, that's it. Whatever. Back to 3. So I'm going to go to the fairy fountain to heal up because I'm still thinking I have to fight a dungeon full of blue dart nuts on green tunic.
Okay, so while you're doing that, so I thought I fought the last room in 7, but there was still a bottom left area that I believe was blocked by a Goma.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have the arrows. So
oh man.
So yeah, so now I'm like, you know, what do I do here? So now I think I just go grab the Triforce and leave without the arrows. And I think I just I wonder if this is where the recorder was in 7.
Well, yeah.
Because I can't remember if I came back here or not.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, but and it's because I think I died to that Patra, so I
I
think it
think
might be
you're
in
to
there.
head back to the Patcher room.
Yes, so the Patra is about to meet its demise finally.
Yeah, yeah. And then you double check that you still had the potion. So yeah, I'm ferrying up. I'm getting all my. I'm like, I never checked this. This feels bad. I'm like, oh, thank goodness it was nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants to actually.
And now I'm going back into 3. And you'll probably see my face when I see it was just a key door.
But right, you said there's only a floor item in this room and like certain levels.
Oh yeah, so this is also a non-dropper because it's not 1, 4, or 5.
Correct. And that's essentially the only room I have memorized. Pointless Moat only drops in 1, 4, and 5. There are other rules about like this dungeon. This one only drops in 6, or I think Double River Room only drops in 7. Stuff that I don't bother to remember or think about. I just know Pointless Moat 1, 4, 5.
And there's your Dark Knight room that you just skipped.
Yep, and like I was very, very upset that that's all it was. So, in with the idea of Gliot Room can't drop in 1 and 5. See, some people know these rules, like Jake Oper.
Yeah, well, that's okay.
Yep.
Someday.
Yeah, with the aim to try and improve everyone's knowledge, one member of our community, Mr. Dunlow, actually made like you can take those like quizzes of guess what Harry Potter house you are or something like that, blah blah blah. He made one for does this item drop in this dungeon? And there was a time when people were training on it for like several days.
Yeah, I feel like I should have been doing flashcards before the races. Okay, so yeah, I am heading back to 8. You're finishing up 3. You're gonna find Red Ring probably here soon. And you're gonna be like, what the heck?
No, not happy. I'm not happy.
You're probably like, oh man, he's about to finish. But it's because it makes it, I mean, it makes the game so much easier. And you played so well, only 1 death, like, I think, like 1 consequential death in the whole race, so.
Yeah. Equations, he's a runner that came up in the rookie rumble, and he's really, really good now. He says he has the room drop chart as his desktop background.
Hey, whatever it takes. So I'm going to. Oh, go ahead.
I'm killing the Tektites just in case. The diamond room can have a drop, so I'm killing them just in case, even though I could block clip. And then my face. Yeah. Yeah.
So, yeah, you're probably not feeling good here. It's an hour.
No.
Like we didn't. I don't know if you had a timer running, but I had no clue how long it is. Like usually at some point you're looking at the timer and you're like, okay, my opponent's probably. I always feel like I'm behind. Like every time, it's like,
Yes.
well,
Every time.
I don't feel like I've played particularly well. I'm at this point. I still need, in my mind, I still need 1 item and 1 dungeon. So, I don't have arrows at all. So I'm still blocked in some regard. And it's been an hour. So like these seeds have like most of them have taken. I feel like a lot of them took an hour and 10 minutes or more.
110 to 120, yeah.
That was like the majority of the seeds. So to be at 103 and still like missing a dungeon and no silvers
2 tries
yet.
remaining. It's like, oh, this is so bad.
Yeah, it's really a bad feeling. And that changes like with the seed, like on YouTube, people are they're looking forward to like different seed settings and stuff. So like they're going to be different times in general for different seed flag combinations. So like this one just kind of trended up, and I guess it's there's more blocks in the overworld. The unsorted shapes really does kind of add some decision making in early levels. So
and I would say for the duration of the entire tournament, all the seeds trended up. We had some horrible horrible levels that were created as a part of the unsorted shapes.
Yeah, it is unfortunate that like we don't have recordings of all the seeds. So like my first race versus Sausage Link was in the tournament room, which they don't record. It's just it's just done kind of on TVs in there. So yeah, because that one was also like an hour and 40 minutes. Like it was a ridiculous seed. Like I had forgotten where one of the levels was, and so I ended up losing, the entire overworld check to get back to a level. So that's
So
a different reason, but anyway.
Red ring in hand, I can finally make some progression in this one. I have to kill every room because I'm still looking for an item on the floor. And I'm still looking.
Maybe two items, right?
2 items on the yeah. So 2 items on the floor. One which would be the original heart container. There's the recorder.
Yeah, there's my red herring. I'm like, thank goodness I found it.
Oh no!
Thank goodness my run is about to end. I'm gonna find level 1. It's gonna be wonderful.
And then I have to wood sword stab so many blue wizrobes.
Yeah. At this point, we know that the recorder would only be needed for a dig dogger if it was like forced in level 9 or something.
Well, you still hadn't found one, so you were
Right,
going on the overworld looking for one.
No, our collective knowledge is like
Our collective knowledge.
Our collective
yes.
knowledge, we know that the recorder is not needed unless a dig dogger is blocking us.
Yeah, the commentary knowledge was that this is gonna lack further down the rabbit trail. I get this wand. I'm not happy because I can't use it to fight wizrobes.
Exactly. I'm unhappy because I bought a potion instead of arrows. So here I am fighting Pole's voice for a few minutes straight.
Yep. I probably don't even use this wand much because I'm so focused on I'm just gonna have to bomb wizzies. See, I don't even pull the wand out to fight the gorilla. I'm just like, die, just die, please die.
Yeah, really good movement in here with the fireballs too and the traps. Like this is a truly evil room.
Yeah.
To navigate.
If I didn't have red ring, I would just be using door strats.
Yep. Just a key, no item.
Yep. Still looking for 1 floor item and 1 stair item, so I have to clear every single room in this one.
So on my side, I forgot that I had already gotten the Triforce in 4, so I had found the recorder and I was still walking around. So, not a good look by me.
You realize that, after a minute, I've seen other people go through every single room of the dungeon again and be like, wait a sec.
Yeah, wait, what happened here? So make sure, yeah, tracking is just as important as executing. I did find a heart, though, so I am going to get Magical Sword. If you remember finding another heart.
We'll see if I get mags.
I really just needed a break here. I was like, I'm so tired. I'm just like, let me walk.
Yeah,
walk
the fatigue was really
woods.
Fatigue was really starting to set in for me. And the only reason I'm clearing this room is because there's one room beyond it. It's shutter doored off.
There is a blue wizrobe. You may not be able to see it on the race stream, but there is one in there.
It is stuck in that block. It is going back and forth.
He's not just stabbing the wall there.
And so this is an Aqua Menace room. I was like, great. This is a drop room in level 1 because it would normally have the heart container. So it certainly has a drop now.
Would you consider shuffling, going in and out of the door to get new enemy sets?
Absolutely. Especially
if well, here couldn't do it, but
yeah. Especially if you're fighting with just a wood sword.
Yeah. Yeah, I would do it too. I just wondered if you had considered that. It's a key.
So I could up an A back, but if I do that, I lose all my health. And I don't know if there are going to be any further wizrobe rooms that are 8 blue wizzies, and then another 8 blue wizzies, and then another 8 blue wizzies. So I walk all the way back to check that top left room, which I now know has the Triforce.
Still only one item.
And then I see, wait, crap, this respawn. So I just commit. I'm fully committed. whatever. I'm killing these. I'm walking back with my HP.
Yeah, and you get a bomb here, which, you know, I'm sure you were hoping to get.
Yep, and I needed that one.
3 is a number.
I was just like tired of pushing the A button. I mean, it's like
Yes.
just having the wood sword and all these like high damage or high HP enemies. I was just like really tired of walking around and pushing A. I know it's a
They
lot of
tend to-
Zelda, but
They tend to do that for the speed gaming flag sets. They put a higher priority on skill and execution. So they'll roll enemies up, they'll set mags to like 12 hearts or higher, and it's like, we want to see amazing combat. I'm like, is it amazing combat or is it redundant combat? And then I was a little mad when I got in this room and I saw it's only 2. I thought it was like 6 of these. So I'm like, crap, I could have survived this even on just 3 hearts with the up and A.
yeah, it was a lot of blue enemies in there.
Okay, so that's 8 pieces.
So here we go. I have all my Triforces. What am I going to do?
But no silvers, right? So now it's like,
No silvers.
do I go back to 4? Do I go back to 1? Go back to 9?
You see, I'm
Like,
pondering. I'm pausing. I'm contemplating. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that one was so horrible. I'm not doing any more of that one.
We know where level 9 is. See, it is
Did I forget it was on the dock? You like asking yourself questions like that.
For real.
So you haven't done the South Coast yet, or you had already found 9 at this
This
point?
is my first loop to South Coast, and you just found the large secret, which I never saw, the 140 rupee under the recorder spot by the coast. And watch my face here. Ooh, didn't expect to
Yes.
find level 9 that quickly. I thought it was gonna be at like the other raft spot.
Yeah, or on a recorder, like because you don't
That
know
would have
that
been
yet.
really bad for me. Yeah.
Yeah, I could have rolled that one. That would have been sweet.
So obviously I'm only looking for silver arrows, but not knowing the size and or shape of this 9, if it's an easy room, I'm gonna clear it because I'm looking for the map.
Yeah, so like at this point you're like massively ahead, but still,
Yeah,
I still if I found silvers quickly, then maybe I could have had a little comeback. But I still needed 3, and I still needed 1.
Yep, and there's
So-
your arrow. There's your arrow purchase again. Overroll blocked. I think the only one that wasn't overroll blocked was Vanilla 6.
Yeah, so here I go to I go on 5.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, I was checking the other recorder spot up here. That's why.
Yeah, and it makes sense. You still looking for dungeons? I also tend to look. There's my map, and I'm like, oh no, no.
You got a index card.
58 rooms.
That is awfully close to 64. Yeah.
A lot of rooms.
Yep. So yeah, with there being 11 spots to check via the recorder versus 2 on the raft. Also, you not having the raft yet, you have to check them.
Yeah. I think I had exhausted all the recorder spots at this point, so now I'm going back to 8 for the second item.
And in fact, your exact process here is exactly how I would later lose in bracket. Because I would go and check recorder spots and then not go back to a dungeon I saw previously, which had the raft, which raft blocked the dungeon. So here we go. Here's a decision being made. Also, Ganon's to the right.
Ganon is, yeah, so you can tell by the where it says life, it actually says roar instead. That's a setting that you can put on in the randomizer.
Yeah,
And,
that's accessibility setting that was just added this year.
it's
that way
really
you don't have
nice, yeah.
Very good that we don't have to listen for like the clipped roar anymore.
Yeah. Okay, I did find the map in here. Okay, and this is the raft room, which
So here we go. This was 5 rooms or 4 rooms into this 9. I even decided to walk out because I'm like, I either
Oh.
check 50 plus more rooms Or I
one
take
item.
this health, and I go back to 1.
Yeah. Nah, that's a good call.
Sure.
With 2 items, you're like, okay, I still believe it's there, but with 1, it's like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
Done.
but I don't immediately go back to 1 first. I can't remember what's this direction. I end up at like 5 and I end up at 7. I'm checking everything except that 1. I think I'm heading to like an any road.
I almost soft
Yeah.
locked myself there, screen scrolling, but
Oh,
recorder,
I see that.
recorder takes
Ooh,
you out. It does.
Good save.
Yeah, I don't think it helped me at all, but
So yeah, I'm going back to 7 because I never got the item at a 7. My choices are dig 4, dig 7, or dig 1. And I figured, I don't know if I'm metagaming right now or if I'm just being me and doing stupid full clear stuff. I'm like, the silvers have got to be somewhere stupid, or he'd have finished by now. Why isn't he finished yet?
yeah, I mean it's kind of what you think, and at this point, like we've been playing a long time. I'm like, okay, either it's a really bad 9 or he's in the same boat as me, like can't find silvers, just didn't find raft kind of thing. But the raft was pretty, like if you had arrows, it was really early on in 8. So, and you're probably clearing that first half before going anywhere else. So
So
yeah.
I'm back in this 5. I recall that one room I couldn't get into. I immediately make a beeline for that room.
It's my first time in 1. I'm like, oh great, blue wizards. I don't have any health. And I'm just here. I'm just clearing everything because why not?
Yep.
I'm
I think
honestly
you're
just
gonna-
kind of ready for you to win at this point. I'm just kind of over. I'm like overplaying at this point. I'm just so frustrating.
I mean, these seeds, every one of them, except like I think one that I managed to sub-hour, don't know how. But in general, all the seeds of this tournament were just marathons.
Yep. Yeah, I picked up the Triforce here because I just cleared that room. It took forever.
Absolutely.
And even though I had full health, I'm like, I'll just grab it.
Absolutely. That's definitely what you should do.
Yeah, 2 items in here, 3 drops, or 2 drops in the staircase. I'm like, okay, let's keep looking for it, and we still don't know where it is.
No, we have no idea what silvers are.
And that is a level 1 face that is enormous, an enormous map. And I actually leave. I'm gonna go to 3 and finish, because what I'm doing here, what I did at this point, and it's not known, is that I'm trying to decide, do I want to keep going in 1 or do I want to go straight to 9? Because I could go for 1 with 2 items, or I could go to 9 for 2 items. Because I already know the 3's there. So at this point, I'm going to.
And as you should, go ahead and get your Triforce, and then you can make decisions.
Yeah, I'm trying to think about it, like while I'm playing, like what should I do here? So.
And you have recorders, so you can pivot to any choice that you decide. All right, I gotta step away real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So Mal is I think he's still deciding what to do for silvers, and I believe he's going to 7 at this point, which is over here in the northwest. I am gonna kill this Patra to get my Triforce. I think I died to this Patra earlier too. Patra's just eating my lunch here. Okay, so Mal's got the wand in 7, which is good for this enemy set. There's a couple. They're probably looking for bombs. So I've got all my Triforces now, and neither of us have the silver arrows. So now at this point, it's really anyone's game. He knows where Ganon is. I think that's the plus for him. I have more hearts. I can't remember. I guess I don't get the magical sword. I thought I picked it up, but maybe not.
I can't remember.
Yeah, I was saying now it's even. Like, because now we don't have, neither of us have silvers. you know where Ganon is. Like that's your leg up, and you already know that there's an item in 9 that is not.
And then
the
watch
silvers.
my face.
Yeah, the bait block there, and you're like, "Are you kidding me?"
That I'm literally silent screaming in that moment. I'm like, no way, no way, no. So I'm trying to find any other way around this 7.
I
And
know.
then when I see that bait block and I don't see any other way to go, my assumption is that, okay, item is past that. Forget this dungeon.
Yeah, that's pretty rough. Like I don't even remember where the bait was. Like I write down the bait sometimes, but I don't think I wrote it down in this one.
Yeah, I probably had it marked somewhere on my tracker, but I'm like, all this time, nope, there's that Goma. And it's like, nope, nope, I'm done with this.
Yeah, Master's magic sword does.
And you still
Situation.
had other options too. So like
I have to pay a fine every.
could be in 4 for you. It could be
Yep.
in 9 or 1.
Quarter every time
Yep.
I say Master.
I think maybe I find that. I can't remember if I find that map or not. Oh, I'm checking one more bomb hole. Does this get around the bait? And it's like,
Amazing.
no,
Just
no,
the bomb
I'm
of
outta
hope.
here.
Yeah, it's terrible.
It is the stairs. Okay, what do we have? Okay.
So I found the heart. Okay, so I do go back and get magical sword at this point. I think I go get it and then I come back to 1.
Yeah. And I wish I had it. So here I am. It's pretty much 7 and I'm meat blocked. There was a red candle in 5. I have items out of 2, 3. I still don't have the item out of 4. So 4 was completely out of my mind at this point. As like 1 item in 9, where I still have 50 plus rooms unchecked, versus 1 item in 1, where I only have 6 to 8 rooms unchecked. So here I am. I'm cleaning up the question marks that I made on my first loop of 1.
I definitely made a mistake here by not leaving to get the magical sword because I had the recorder, and I could have just gone and gotten it and come back really
Yeah,
easily. And I had the
that could have been
Triforce here. I would have been smart.
That could have been beneficial.
Yeah. Would have been so nice.
Here we go. More half tile wood sword stabbing of blue wiz robes.
Both in level 1. Both need the silvers.
Both in the same room.
Same room.
And at this point, I had just seen more of it than you.
Yeah,
So
I had
I'm
just
like,
gotten started.
and so I'm like, I know which rooms I want to clear.
You ready?
Which I clear every single room in this one. Every room gets killed. Unless it had a standing item on the floor. You skip that grid room right
I
there.
skipped that room, and that might have been important. I go back through it. Do I skip it again? I do. I think because I had found the stair room already, and that was a push block room, I was like, I guess I'm not going to do that one. Maybe I'll just keep going and see, because there's still a lot of... I had that entire south part of level 1 to do. Yeah, see, I could have left there and gotten a magical sword. Yeah, commentators don't know where silvers are yet either, because Malchior does not have them, but it's just over here.
And that grid room that you chose to skip, I skipped as well on my first loop. And it will be the very last room that I kill in this level 1.
Funny how that works out. Only 3 bombs, too.
Yep, I just had to sword and go through it. I got a potion. This is why I held on to that potion for so long.
Yeah, smart. I got a couple bombs in there.
Yeah,
Then you need a potion.
I'm thinking about 9 after this, because I'm like, If I don't find it here, I need bombs for 9.
Yeah, so many
Right.
decisions go into these randomizer races, especially the races. Like, it's fun to play them by yourself, but when you have, like, you know, you're faced with that, okay, if I don't win, then I'm done. And there it is, silver arrows, and that's it. On to level 9, and I still got, what, 9 rooms to go, and
On to the next race.
yeah,
No,
and
not yet, not yet. 9 can do anything. 9 can do anything.
yeah,
But you see, this is like probably the only time in the seed I felt confident because I found these and you're not done yet. So the assumption in my mind is he has not found these.
well, yeah, and it was a tough find because you know you needed the raft from 8, and and then you had to fight that room in a giant level 1. You know, 20, 30 rooms almost in level 1. So
Yep. Oh, that one is like 4, 6, 8, 10, 14, 16, 20, 25, 27, 32. One short of a vanilla 7.
ugh. I am so tired of playing Zelda 1 randomizer at this point in this race. Just like get out. Just end this, please.
You're like, can I just go to the best in this room and hang
Yes. Can I go do Nintendo World Championships, sir?
out? Yeah.
Just like walk outside for 5 minutes. Get some fresh air. Yeah, so here we go. We're getting the wood sword. Almost stun lock.
I don't know why. Something with those monitors at SGL, I can never land my stun lock. Whatever little bit of delay is between those monitors compared to what I play with at home, it is miserable. But I got him in a good pattern. He just keeps throwing the fireball straight so I can kind of stay put. There we go.
There you go. And then you had not found Zelda at this point?
No.
So you're kind of going here. I think you...
I went here because I couldn't bomb in from the right side. So I'm like, this is probably a stair.
Hey,
This
yep.
would have been, because we have removed most open stairs on. This is probably like an open corridor stair from level 3, which normally has the raft that got turned into... Please push. So it doesn't push. Never mind. I'm really upset. I just want to find a stair that gets me into like the big block at the top.
Yeah. I'm still wondering where it all went wrong. Over here in level 1.
You always feel behind. You always assume your opponent.
It went wrong when level 1 first spawned. That's when it went wrong. Just that one existing.
Yeah.
So I'm killing a few easy rooms. Don't mind the extra time because I'm looking for a compass. Otherwise, I'm hunting 50 plus rooms to try and find Zelda.
Do you go downstairs or are you just walking through doors?
It depends on the shape. It really depends on the shape. So because this one is ginormous, I want stairs badly. I remember that was the boomerang stair, so I'm like, that ain't it.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess with a staircase, like you could get, you know, when you take it, if you get to a new area, you have 4 chances at Zelda, basically.
Yeah.
I appreciate the commentators being nice. Saying like, I've seen bigger comebacks, you know, it's like,
I've seen a 40-minute comeback.
Yeah, I've definitely seen the Zelda search take a really long time.
And I don't know how I found this path. I was going to take that reverse C stair, but this path kind of winded its way down over here to the middle. And I just kept following it.
Yeah.
And after I killed this Goma, because none of these open.
I finally have a magical sword.
You got mags and you're heading your way to 9.
I am. It's still not over.
What's so funny is I saw you flip your tracker over.
You did mention that, and now I have to not. I need to do that in the first 10 minutes or something to
Yeah. Good
throw
idea.
people off.
It hadn't even considered to me until it happened. It was only when it happened I was like, oh wait, that's right.
Yeah,
And the door opens. So she was over here in the southeast corner, and
Yeah.
I found some roundabout direct way there. No stairs. Just under the 90 minutes. That's another one of my rules. I'm like, I don't care how horrible a seed is. With my exposure to randomizer, I should be able to beat anything in 90 minutes or less. And so when I got under the 90, I'm like, oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, that was a brutal seed. I can't remember. I think I said I hadn't found silvers yet, and then I think you were telling me where they were, and I was like, yeah, I was looking, or I had recorder, and I was looking at all those spots. I went to every recorder spots, and you're like, I didn't find recorder. So I was like, great.
I was telling you, I went into 9, saw a boomerang 4 rooms in, and did you find recorder? And I said no.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Yeah, so I found that boomerang 4 rooms in, and I was telling you I left, which is rare. Normally, what I and most people will do, if you go to 9, you're pot committed. Like you just have to see it out. There's more information to be gained. You still gotta find Ganon. You still gotta find Zelda. You still gotta put things together, maybe find magical stairs, and it's like, normally you stay. But I had already seen where Ganon was, and I'm like, I'm not digging 50 plus rooms for the other item just for the game to tell me it's a white sword or something stupid. So I left.
Yeah. Well, anyway, there you go. That was the race that was broadcast. So GG Malchior. He did go on to brackets with that win, and I did not make brackets. And then what did you do in brackets?
Bracket, I lost to my training partner, Alsoa, who then went on to make it all the way to the finals.
Okay, so there you go. But I do want to say SGL was super fun. Had a lot of fun hanging out. I'd never actually raced Zelda 1 Randomizer live before. I mean, like we did it for fun in like the practice room, but I'd never done it like with being restreamed live. So
Yeah,
so
it's
that
a
was
really
really
cool
fun.
experience. It's a really cool experience, and more so than like the ability to play games with people, just being able to finally meet people and just chat and hang out. Like I want to try to make it to SGL every year now.
Yeah, it was awesome. It gives me the old GDQ vibe of just kind of new and
Yeah.
a lot of but the one thing I said about SGL versus a GDQ, and it's not to pick on GDQ, but that's my experience, is you go to GDQ and like 10% of the people there are playing something on the stage, like 150 people out of the 2,000 or 1,500 people. You go to SGL, like 90% of the people there are playing in something. And so you have this kind of ownership in the event when you're there, and you know, everybody's got something to kind of look forward to. So if you haven't gone to SGL, check out SpeedGamingLive on Twitch, and I believe they have a YouTube as well. Twitch.tv/SpeedGaming, or for YouTube. Check out Speed Gaming, and then Malchior's got a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. I'll put those in the description below. And you can find out more information about Zelda 1 Randomizer, about our streams, and about speed gaming in general. So just want to say thanks to Malchior for doing the commentary. It was a lot of fun. We talked about this when we were at SGL a couple weeks ago, and we finally got our schedules. I actually moved like a week ago, so it's fun to finally get this checked off.
Yeah, this was a super great time. Thanks for having me. It was great to relive and reminisce.
Yeah, and actually like watch your run and see how you kind of made the decisions.
And see the differences in decision making and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and fun to pick your brain too on some stuff. So thanks a lot, YouTube for checking it out, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good one.
Have a good one.